because we meet a lot of people. Just traveling around on the road, we meet actors and we meet sports stars, and all of them lean into you at some point in time and go.
Chad Kroeger is a famous Canadian singer, songwriter, entrepreneur, guitarist, record producer, and musician. This singer's probably best known for being the lead vocalist as well as guitarist of the band called Nickelback. Let me tell you that Chad has also written, performed, and produced for various other established artists such as Timbaland, Tim McGraw, Travis Tritt, Daughtry, and Santana. During his career as a successful musician, Chad has sold more than 50 million albums. And back in the year 2009, Billboard named his band the most successful rock band of the 2000s. It's worth mentioning that Nickelback has won 5 SOCAN International Achievement Awards.
For that matter, as you're going in, is going to sound. And then once you start putting the meat on the bones, and then putting the icing on the cake, it really starts to shape itself.
If you enjoy these videos, please remember to hit the like button, as it does help us out a lot. And comment below who your favorite celebrity is that you'd love to see in an upcoming video. His full name is Chard Robert Turton, but he's also known as Captain Ego from Planet Douche, and Chad Kroeger. He was born November 15, 1974 in Hanna, Alberta, Canada, making him 46 at the time of this production. He stands 6 feet tall, or 1.854 meters. Back in 2008, he was convicted of drunk driving in a British Columbia court. Let me tell you that this singer was stopped for speeding in Surrey. It's worth mentioning that Chad was fined $590, and his driver's license was also canceled for 1 year. Then in 2015, he needed surgery for a cyst on his vocal cords. Fortunately, this surgery was successful, and doctors told Chad that it would take around 9 months to completely recuperate. The incident happened during Chad's North American tour, and the entire European tour, as well as the second leg of the North American tour, was canceled. In 2006, the Boston Phoenix published a list of the 100 unsexiest men in the world. Let me tell you that the famous comedian Gilbert Gottfried was ranked number 1 on this list, and Chad was number 6 on the list. Moreover, Osama bin Laden was ranked number 8 on the list. While Nickelback's third album was released on September 11, 2001, the group also had to perform a concert in Pennsylvania. After singing some songs, Chad said to the audience that this day was one of the darkest days in our history. He said, "But why don't we try to end it on a positive note?" This helped alleviate tension, and people rushed to the front of the stage. Chad says they had a great show. Back in the year 2012, he started dating the famous Canadian rocker Avril Lavigne. They had met while they were recording Avril's 5th studio album. In August of that year, the couple got engaged, and they got married in the south of France in July 2013. Avril stated in an episode of Chelsea Lately that they got married at 9 p.m., and the pair partied until 6 a.m. Their wedding was a 3-day-long event, which included a fireworks show over the Mediterranean. Let me tell you that the pair honeymooned in Portofino in Italy, and they reportedly separated in 2014. In September 2015, Avril announced on her official Instagram account that they had separated. Although they had separated, Avril said in 2016 that they're still best friends. In 2016, the couple posed together at a Grammy party, and the next year, Lavigne joined him on stage in LA to perform the song titled Rockstar.
What the hell's Nickelback? So he called me up and he was just like, "What do you think of the name Nickelback?" And I'm like, "What does it mean?" And he's like, "Well, it doesn't mean anything." Perfect.
Chad is the son of Wendell and Debbie. His father abandoned the family when Chad was 2 years old, and later this famous singer started using Debbie's maiden name. Mike, the bassist of Nickelback, is Chad's brother. Let me tell you that Debbie gifted Chad a guitar when he was 13 years old. And the next year, Chad spent some time in juvenile hall after the singer broke into his junior high school. Chad stole money 11 times, and in an interview with Men's Health back in 2012, the musician said that he stole the cash in order to pay for an amp. Politician Henry Kroeger is Chad's maternal grandfather, who was born in Moscow. During the early 1990s, this man joined the grunge cover band called Village Idiot. His cousin Brandon was also a member of this band. Moreover, Mike and singer Ryan Peake were also included in this group. Both of them later became members of Nickelback. In 1995, Chad, along with Brandon, Peake, and Mike, formed Nickelback. Let me tell you that Chad has been recording and touring with this band for more than 20 years. Then, in 2001, Chad and lawyer Jonathan Simpkin formed the band called The Suits XL, which included singer Oliver Roy Bellevall and vocalist Johan Gosselin and Sam Lubier Demers. Moreover, Felix Antoine Berube played the keyboard for this band, and it also featured drummer Patrick Paquet. In 2002, Chad co-founded the Vancouver-based 604 Records, and the Suits XL released an album through 604 Records in 2006. This musician also has songs for various bands including Bo Bice, Theory of a Dead Man, and Default. Nickelback released their third album titled Silver Slide Up in 2001, and this album is considered to be the breakthrough album of the band. It's worth mentioning that the album was released on September 11, 2001. In 2002, Chad, vocalist of Saliva Josie Scott, drummer of the band Our Lady Peace Jeremy Taggart, and the lead vocalist of Theory of a Dead Man Tyler Connolly, performed the song called Hero for the film titled Spider-Man. During the same year, he also wrote as well as sang the song titled Why Don't You and I for Shaman album of Santana. The next year, Chad won the International Achievement Award for his song Hero. Then in 2007, he worked with Santana and co-wrote a song that was part of the compilation album titled Ultimate Santana. However, the song was released as a single in October 2007, and it's called Into the Night. Moreover, Chad has also collaborated with Travis Tritt for his album titled The Storm. Later, he wrote the song You're Everything for Bo Bice, and also played guitar on this song. He went on to co-write the debut single of Daughtry's album with Chris Daughtry, Rune Westberg, and Eric Dill, called No Surprise. This song debuted on American Idol in 2009. Then he helped Daughtry write another song from the album called Life After You. In 2009, Chad, along with Brett James, wrote the single titled It's Business Doing Pleasure with You. In 2012, Chad started working with a pop rock singer named Avril Lavigne on her fifth studio album.
Between Ryan's wife's charity, International Children's Awareness, it would be great to sort of go halfers, and allow them to take half of the proceeds and allow Amnesty International to...
Although the primary source of income of Chad is music, he's also made money from brand endorsements and his tours. The total net worth of Chad Kroeger is $80 million. Back in the year 1990, this singer built a house in Abbotsford in British Columbia. However, Chad sold it in 2013, and the buyer spent $1 million on renovations of the house. Later, the buyer listed it on the market for $9 million. Last year, Lavigne and Chad sold their house in Sherman Oaks in California. They received $5 million for the mansion, and they'd purchased the property in 2015 for $5.6 million. Chad Kroeger likely owns the following cars: a Jeep Wrangler, a Bentley Continental GT, a Ford Mustang, a Ferrari.